should have wear a bra. It's cold. It's getting cold. Hi guys, welcome to Angie Blog. I hope you're doing good. Happy full moon, and I hope you can hear me. I brought the microphone. I came ready today, not only because now it's like welcome Angie Blog. I'm Angie, your host here, psychic, medium, writer, creative, conscious creator, whatever we want to call it. And Spirit was literally pulling me here. I think I'm 100% sure, like, it's been an emotional couple of days, lack of sleep, going through the ascension period. That's something that I'm writing about because, like, I have this intense crown chakra, like, right here, headache, and then my third eye, you know. Yes, right? Like, I'm dealing with a lot. See? Spirit and animals confirm it. But I'm still here. I wanted to show up to today. I'm trying to deliver 2 videos today. There's one from before that I was working on at home for pick up crystal. And then today, since it's a full moon in Aries, and I'm in that healing process, and I know a lot of people are going through some difficult stuff. I was asking Spirit, like, in my meditation, like, you know, what do people need to hear right now? What's something that will give them, you know, that kind of Aries energy, right? Yes, you see, like, not be afraid to speak up, right? We're still in that communication process, right, that we're healing and working on. So, I don't know, I just wanted to see what's, you know, and you know, when you go through difficult things, we're so used to not talking about it, not using communication, not healing those aspects, like repressing all these feelings and all these things, and it's so not healthy. So, I don't know, today before coming out of the house today, and yeah, now that too, balancing, it's not easy at all, and like dealing with really heavy emotions, like, I don't know if anybody's feeling it. If you're feeling it, leave them in the comments. How is your full moon in Aries? How is it? But yeah, some tips for the full moon in Aries. I would suggest, I already wrote it on the blog, so I'm going to leave the description below. Blogs are there. Thank you for liking, following, and stuff. There's more coming. And I usually post stuff that, you know, psychic reading or stuff like that, you know, advocates in climate change and stuff like that. Yeah, just you can manifest. I would suggest that you can also do that. But since Aries is a very heavy, you know, energy, it's more like if you need to release something that it's very hard for you to do, definitely this full moon in Aries. I swear to God, okay? See? Every animal is confirming it, okay? So, yeah, write down things that you want to release, things that don't work out for you and stuff like that. And I literally say this with the bottom of my heart, that when I talk about this manifestation and tricks and stuff like that, you really have to believe that it's already yours. Okay, you really have to have faith, and that too, when you either burn or you break them down or you burn them and you put them in the water, you really have to put all your intention. And one tip that I will give you, think, when you're doing this, think of someone you love, someone that you so, like, get into the high frequency of love. Love is the highest frequency, and we all come from love, right? Which is why I'm suggesting that too, is like sexual energies as well, and that's something that I'm working on, like healing as well, that aspect of like sexuality and like what really, you know, and that too, partnership and stuff like that. So shout out to Doran Virtue. I really like this card, so I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna tap some of it if someone wants to hear some readings about their love life or what's going on with their divine masculine or feminine. Hi! See, there's 2 birds right now. Hello. twin flames or soulmates, as usual, follow me around. So welcome. I have some messages for you. I'll also be tapping on the energies, and we're gonna use some of the high priestess. So I want to tap into the divine feminines as well, see what's going on with them. So I'm gonna use the energy from the masculine, from the energy oracle cards, and the feminine from the priestess light. Okay, and we're gonna use the mermaid tarot for today, and I also brought the angel tarot card as well, just so I can have more guidance from the divine, especially for soulmate connections and stuff like that. Usually it's a much higher frequency and realm. And then we're gonna end our beautiful reading with Rumi oracle. They're really highly, Rumi is really healing. So if someone is going through healing their heart chakra, their third chakra, their crown chakra, healing those aspects to you, will help a lot. Yeah, I'm just going with the flow right now. Like, things are just flowing and going with the energy. If I need to cry, okay, I need to cry, take a pause to cry. If I need to do this, if I need to work on this. Like, there's two birds right behind my camera right now. Like, they're literally on the water right now. Hello, can I help you? She's like, do you have any cookies? I don't have any cookies, no. See, Luis like, you come here and you don't bring me nothing. I do have cookies though, but I know that if I give it to her now while I'm filming, they're not gonna leave me. They're gonna stay here, like surround me. That too, embrace nature. I'm feeling like the reading for today is for people who are in that isolation hermit mode and think that there's no other way out, that the things can't be fixed, especially if things ended or stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna tap into that for sure. Maybe it could be future selves. This is someone like really high realms. Like, this is some people who have a soulmate connection who are not in contact yet, and I feel like if you see this in the future, you'll have like the confirmation that you already like, oh my god, I already knew that this was gonna happen. So I'm gonna tap into that, onto the future selves or future day. It could be a day, it could be a month or something like that, but I don't know. I'm gonna see where we're going with this. Letting go and surrendering to the unknown card reading today. Oh guys, but yeah, that's another thing where I'm saying, like, and Spirit's been telling me like this week, by the way, that too, I've been using my stories now to practice my communication. So if you go on my social media, I'll leave the links below. Yeah, each day I'm really forcing and challenging myself to say something, like to speak up. Like, any downloads that I get, I'll put it in the morning before going to work. So I've been trying to do that, but whenever I post, I usually post after work because that's the only time, and then before I pick up my girls from school, or on days when I don't have them and I'm working and stuff like that, then I'll try. But it's something that I'm focusing myself, like, okay, no, this is a challenge to put out there on a daily basis. What kind of easier in a way, because doing this and that, it takes a lot of work and time, which is why I'm trying to like speak really fast and doing this really fast so that I can go home and edit what I'm trying to, like, it's balancing. This it's difficult, but at the same time it's like, okay, that's something that you can be grateful that I can not only release but also write other paper, I would suggest, of what things that you're grateful for. Okay, things that you learn during the Mercury retrograde during Libra's time, like what things were brought to face to bring justice. Where have you found this stability? Where are you grateful that this stability has come somewhere? Things that you manifested, if they have come through, or if you didn't really manifest, but you really like work on that purging and releasing and letting go of toxic things that are not good for you. Yeah. Write it down just to reflect, have that moment of reflection and be grateful either way, And also, like, bad usually it's just lessons. Triggers are just lessons, things that you need to work on, things that you need to rectify and hold yourself accountable and be responsible for, and nobody really talks about this, that how self-discipline and because it's like, oh, it's too much work, but it's everything. Self-discipline is self-love and self-care, and balancing the external world with your spiritual side also brings you fulfillment and joy. We didn't come here to be slaves. We choose what we deserve, right? And it takes time to build up to whatever you desire, whatever you consider success or fulfillment or wealth or whatever that means to you. Because some people, that can be very wealthy, but they're just miserable and sad all the time. Money is an energy. It has nothing to do, and I'm saying this like as someone who's like still overcoming the lack mentality and the kind of codependency, which is very difficult to go through, which is now I feel it like I'm going through another awakening. Like it's been lots of heartbreaks and lots of things that are not longer working and it's just time to face justice. I know I'm feeling it, like bring your own justice to things. Just making space for other things to come in that bring harmony, peace, and love and stuff like that. And if what doesn't bring none of that, then that needs to be put aside, or really like, okay, no, it's time to let it go, right? And that takes time, and it's very difficult, and it takes healing, because you also have to mourn that aspect, or maybe you're attached to some certain thing, some illusion or people or environment, or you were comfortable in something, and now you kind of force to change, right? And that resistance also is like so yeah, lots of stuff going on. But anyways, sorry, my camera likes to turn off because it's like, oh, you're talking too much. But yeah, let's see what Spirit has wants to let you guys know. And I was thinking to do a 3-pile cow reading, but I think I'm just going to do a general collective healing message for Divine Masculine and Feminine. It could be that, and just of the overall energy of the full moon in Aries. And it could be, this also could be timeless as well. They're saying timeless, like I am filming on the day of the full moon in Aries, so that's why, but if you see this in the future, this was meant for you to see. Okay, but definitely it's a healing message for someone not in contact with somebody, or it could be like, we'll see what they have to say, but there's somebody that needs to hear this. You're not in contact with this person, or you don't have access to this person. Either Spirit's blocking it, divine timing, or the person is currently just not in alignment and the same vibrational as you, but it does not mean that it cannot. Yeah, that's a confirmation that doesn't mean that that person cannot be in vibrational alignment with you later in the future. Okay, which is why Spirit is like, no, but that's the thing, is that it could be, all of us have different paths and different stories and stuff like that, and we all have to go through different things in our life that not necessarily have to deal with you, or you know what I'm saying. So so take what resonates, and what doesn't, you let it go. Okay, but yeah, let's do this.